Good morning class. As you know beta, in our previous video we have discussed about the properties of multiplication of integer. Now in this video we will solve the question number 2 of exercise 1.2. So look at the A part of question. So the A part is minus 17 multiplied by dash is equal to minus 17. In our previous video, we have learned about a property named multiplicative identity. What is the name of property? Multiplicative identity. Clear? In this property beta, if we have an integer named a multiplied by 1, then the resultant is again a. So look at here. Here we have integer minus 17 and resultant also minus 17. So we have to put 1 in the blank. So this is the answer of A part. Because when we multiply minus 17 by 1, then we will get minus 17. Clear? So this is the answer of A part. Clear? Now we will move on the B part. So what is the B part? In your B part, what you have to find? Again you have to find some number which we have to fill in the blank. Okay. In the B part, it is given that minus 195 multiplied by which number so that the resultant will become 0. So look at here. B part. In your B part, you have to multiply minus 195 by a number such that the result will become 0. And we have already known that whenever we multiply any integer with 0, then the resultant is 0. Clear? So the property is multiplication by 0. Multiplication by 0. So if we multiply any integer by 0, then the resultant will become 0. So what we have to put in the filling the blanks? We have to put 0 in this. Okay. So the answer of B part is 0. Clear? Now we will move on our C part. So look at the statement of C part. What is the statement of C part? 3 multiplied by which number so that the resultant will become minus 27. Which property we can use here beta? We can use here closure property. So the C part is 3 multiplied by dash is equal to minus 27. By closure property, we can say that in this blank some integer will come. What will come? Integer. Because according to closure property, when two integer are multiplied, then their resultant will become a integer. So 3 is also integer, minus 27 is also integer. So this filling the blanks must be filled by an integer. Clear? So we have to fill this by an integer. Now how can we find that integer? Look at here. We suppose that the integer which comes in this blank be x. What we suppose? Let the integer be x. Let the integer is equal to x. Okay. Then what will happen beta? 3 multiplied by x is equal to minus 27. And we know that if we have to find the value of x, then we have to divide both side by 3. Clear? If I divide this side by 3 also, if I divide this side by 3 also, then there is no effect on any side. So 3 cancel 3 and this 3 cancel minus 27 on 9. So from here we can say that x is equal to minus 9. So the answer of question C is equal to minus 9. So the value of integer will come out is equal to 9. So this is we have to fill by x and x will become equal to minus 9. So the answer of C part is minus 9. Clear? This is the solution of your C part. Now we will move on the E part, because the D part is same as like C part, beta try to do D part by yourself. Okay, now look at the E part. What is the statement of E part? In E part, you have given that 95 multiplied by minus 2 is equal to filling the blanks multiplied by 95. Clear? Now try to remember beta, in our previous video we have discussed about a property named commutativity. What is the name of property? Commutative property. Clear? So according to this property, if we have two integers a into b, then their product is do not depend on the order. It means either we multiply a to b or we multiply b to a. In both cases the resultant will be same. So here equality sign is given. Clear? So according to this property, this is 95, this is 95. So what will come in the blank? Minus 2, because this is our a beta, this is our b. A is given, we have to put only b here. So the value of b is minus 2. So what is the answer? The answer is equal to minus 2. So what we have to put in the filling the blanks? We have to put in the filling the blanks is minus 2, because 95 multiplied by minus 2 must be equal to minus 2 multiplied by 95, and this is the commutative property. Clear? So the answer of E part is minus 2. Clear? Now we will solve our F part. So look at the F part beta. What is the statement of your F part? In the F part, we have given that minus 100 multiplied by minus 3 multiplied by minus 8 is equal to minus 8 multiplied by the filling the blanks and multiplied by minus 3. So in your F part, it is given that minus 100 multiplied by minus 3 multiplied by minus 8 is equal to minus 8 multiply by filling the blanks and multiply by minus 3. So look at here beta. In this part we have used associative property. Which property? Associative property. Okay. In this property we have three integers beta. Okay. Look at here. In associative property, how many integers we have? We have 3, such that x multiplied by y in the bracket multiplied by z is equal to x multiplied by y multiplied by z. So look at here. In the first bracket beta, what we have? You have to check this x, y, z. Here also x, y, z. Again, look at here. 100 minus 3 minus 8. This is minus 8. This is minus 8. There is minus 8 also. This is minus 3. Here minus 3 is present also. What is absent only? Only the 100 is absent. So we have to fill this filling the blanks with minus 100. Clear? According to associative property, x, y, z are same on the both side. So 8 minus 8 is present on the both side. Minus 3 is present on the both side. So this filling the blanks must be filled by minus 100. So the answer of your F part is minus 100. Clear beta? Which property we use here? Associative property. Clear? Now look at the G part. What is the G part? In your G part, 62 is multiplied by the filling the blanks plus 4. Okay, is equal to 62 multiplied by minus 5 plus 62 multiplied by 4. Which property we have used beta in this? Now in G part, 62 multiplied by dash plus 4 is equal to 62 multiplied by minus 5 plus 62 multiplied by 4. This is the statement of your Z part beta. Now as you know about the distributive property of multiplication over addition. What is the statement of property? Look at here. According to distributive property, if x multiplied by y plus z, then this is equal to x multiplied by y plus x multiplied by z. Now look at here. X is 62. Clear? What is the x? 62. And y we have to find. Look at here. This is our y and z is equal to 4. This is our z, this is our x, and y we have to find. Okay. Now what we have? X into y. This is x and this is y. This is x and this is z. So the value of y is -5 according to distributive property. Clear? So the answer of this question will be equal to -5. So the value will become equal to -5. So our y is equal to minus. So the value of y is equal to -5. So the answer is -5. Again beta, h part is same like c and d part. So try to h part by yourself. Clear? So this is the solution of your second question. I hope you will get it. If there are any query, we will take that query in our online class. Thank you.